Very good evening. 2023-24 model science question paper 2024 we are discussing. We already discussed physics part and chemistry part. Now we are going to discuss part C, that's biology. Okay, in biology also same. In physics, 2 multiple choice questions, 4 multiple choice questions are there. In chemistry, 2 multiple choice questions are there, and same biology, 2 multiple choice. Total 8 multiple choice questions are there in our whole question paper. So see, question number 27 MCQ. The process that occurs in the production of new individuals of a planaria is, its right answer, regeneration. Option B, regeneration. Binary fission, amoeba and Leishmania undergoes a binary fission. Okay, then budding, it's a hydra. Then fragmentation, spirogyra. Which one? Spiro. How spirogyra reproduce? With the help of fragmentation. How hydra reproduce? With the help of budding. How amoeba and Leishmania reproduce? With the help of binary fission. What they asked here? Planaria. That's a planaria regeneration. Then a phenomena that does not direct the speciation production of a new species on the earth. Okay, then direct the speciation they asked. Okay, my point of view, this is the not answer. Why this is not answer? Because whenever the DNA replicates, exactly 100% it will not make a copy. Some changes will occur. Those changes sometime 90%, sometime 50% also. Okay, then the changes are more than it directly influence on a speciation. Okay, then geographical isolation. Because of a geographical isolation, some characters changes in organism, and those changed characters will pass to next generation and they bring a changes in DNA. That's why this is also directly influence on speciation. Then genetic drift we already studied, in which case red and bugs, red and blue termites. Termites are, I think, English what they given I not heard. Okay, let it be. Some organism in Kannada we Jirunde, they given red and the color of the body changes. Okay, it's favorable to environment or non-favorable to environment, but isolation, because of isolation also new organism what come to existence on earth, and because of genetic drift also speciation will occur, and DNA replication also speciation occurs. Natural selection after the all these processes, maybe because of geographical isolation, if organism capable to survive in environment, then only natural selection. If genetic drift, because of genetic drift, whatever the changes occurred in organism, those changes favorable to that organism to lead a life and the progenies, then only natural selection. And whatever the DNA replication is occurred, because of the DNA replication, whatever the speciation is occurred, that speciation survival to lead a life, then only natural selection. That's why natural selection not directly affects on speciation. That's why my point of view, it's right answer, natural selection. In Kannada medium also I given this only as a key answer, but lot of well talented peoples are there in science. Okay, what they give their opinion, we have to see. I am a small kid. Okay, I teach science, but I am a small kid in science. Okay, then 13th one, answer the following questions. 29th, which tropism are necessary to bring the growth in the shoots and roots of a plant? Tropism are necessary to bring the growth in plant are, for shoots, phototropism, for roots, geotrophism. Okay, the next question, what type of a pollination occurs in the given below type of a flowers and why? Okay, then it's what cross pollination agar occurs in the given type of flowers. Okay, that's the same, because this is a unisexual flower. Why? Because stamens are not here. Okay, it's a unisexual flower, it's not bisexual flower. Okay, that's why cross pollination is required here, because this is a unisexual flower and it contains only pistil. Stamen is absent. Stamen is absent. Then question main number 14. Answer the following questions. Okay, each carrying 2 marks. Total 3 questions are there. What are fossils? What are the methods of estimating the age of fossils? Okay, preserved traces are dead remains of a living organism in deep layer of the earth is called as fossils. Then methods to detect the age. Relative method. First one is a relative method. The fossils we find closer to the surface are more recent than fossils we find in the deeper layer. Then another one method, determining the time period by using isotopes. That's a carbon dating. Detecting the ratios of a different isotopes of a same element in the fossil material. Question number 32. Classify the following into natural and artificial ecosystems. Rainforest, crop field, lake, pond. Then natural, rainforest, lake and pond. These are the what? Natural ecosystems. Rainforest, lake and pond. Artificial, crop field, because it's a man-made. Question number 33. Existing in enormous number and the tiny structure of both alveoli and nephrons are complementary to their work efficiency. How? The wall of the alveoli are very thin, which makes it easier for oxygen and carbon dioxide to pass between the alveoli and very small blood vessels, that's the capillaries. That tiny structure of the nephron helps in receiving the blood from small capillaries. The blood enters the kidney through the renal artery, which branches into capillaries associated with the glomerulus. Then question number 15. Answer the following questions. Question number 34. A. What are the problems caused by the construction of large dams? Okay. Problems due to construction of big dams are as follows. Environmental problem. One of the major consequences of dam construction is deforestation, leading to the loss of biodiversity. This ultimately is responsible for distributing the stability of the natural ecosystem. Then social problem. Construction of a dam cause the flooding of nearby towns and villages. A huge population becomes homeless due to this. Then economic problem. The construction of dams requires a huge amount of money. Okay. Then they asked a B question there. Who are the stakeholders of forest? Okay, this is a very important. Several times they asked in previous exam. People who live around the forest areas and depend upon the forest resources for sustenance, they are the stakeholders. The government forest department, which owns the forest land, these are the stakeholders. Then the industrialists who use forest products for various industrial purposes, they are the stakeholders. The enthusiasts for the conservation of wildlife and nature, whatever the environmental lovers are there, okay, those are also stakeholders. Then question number 35. A. Sexual reproduction in higher organism brings the genetic stability among the population of species. How it is possible? Reproduction is essential for the stability of species on earth. Reproduction introduces variations into the genome of the species and thus ensures the survival of the fittest. During the reproduction, small changes in the DNA will help the species of next generation to survive in this changing environment. So new species will adapt to the new environment. Hence it brings the genetic stability among the population of species. It helps to maintain a healthy birth rate by giving a rise to new individuals and work at par with the death rate. The birth and death rate of a society is crucial to maintain the social stability of a population. Okay. And question number 35, they also asked a B question. Surgical method of contraception is better than mechanical method of contraception. Why? Then C, surgical method is safe and long-term birth control method, while barrier methods do not provide any protection against sexually transmitted diseases, and thus there is a high risk of transmission of such a dangerous diseases. Then question number 36, A, how homologous organs are different from analogous organs? It's a very important question. Several times they asked in exam. Homologous organs, similar anatomy and structure. Analogous organs, dissimilar anatomy and structure. Homologous organs, dissimilar in function. Analogous organs, similar in function. Okay, then homologous organs inherited from a common ancestor. Analogous organs not inherited from common ancestor. Homologous organs develop in related species. Analogous organs develops in unrelated species. Homologous organs developed as a result of the adaptation to different environment. Analogous organs developed as a result of the adaptation to a similar environment. Okay, then homologous organs, hand of a frog, lizard, human are homologous organs. Okay, structurally they are same, but functionally they are different. Analogous organs, example, wings of a bat and the bird are analogous organs. Structurally they are different, but function same. Function same for flying. For this question, another one question is that's a B. An individual cannot pass its lifetime experience to its progeny. Explain with an illustration. Okay. B, experience achieved during a lifetime of an individual does not make any change in the gene of an individual. For example, if a person reads a book on birds knowledge, he earns by reading the book does not make any change in the gene, hence this knowledge will not get automatically transmitted to his next generation. Such a trait is called acquired trait. Acquired traits are not passed to next generation. Whatever the traits they brought changes in their DNA, those are passed to next progeny. Okay, for this question, another one R type question is there. Round yellow seed producing capital R, capital Y, capital dominant genes are there. Pea plant is crossed with wrinkled green. This is a recessive gene. Okay, small r, small y, pea plant. Show the results obtained in F2 generation with the help of checkerboard and mention the ratio of the plant types produced. Then see, here they took in first generation. Okay, round yellow, that's a dominant. Wrinkled green, it's a recessive. Whenever we crossed the gametes by cross pollination, not self pollination, by cross pollination, okay, what we get here capital R, capital Y, small y. That's a first generation. Then whenever these undergo a self pollination, okay, self pollination in F2 generation, then the gametes are formed capital R, capital Y, small r, capital Y, capital R, small y, small y. And whenever we cross multiply these all, these, then we get a results here. Those results are as based on round yellow 9 plants are there, round green 3 plants are there, wrinkled yellow 3 plants are there, wrinkled green 1 plant is there. Then the phenotype ratio is 9:3:3:1. 9:3:3:1. Then question number 14. Answer the following questions. These are 4 mark questions. 2 questions are there. 2 4s are 8. Okay. Then 37th question C. Which are the events that occur during photosynthesis? Okay. Then see the photosynthesis. First one, absorption of light energy by chlorophyll. Then second one, conversion of light energy into chemical energy and splitting of water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen. Then third phase, reduction of carbon dioxide into carbohydrates. Okay, these are the what events occur during the photosynthesis. Then B question, what is the importance of transpiration in the transportation of salts? Mention the different strategies found in plants during the excretion of waste. So reduction of a carbon dioxide to that's finished. B answer C. By transmission, it conducts a water and mineral salts to different parts of the plant body. It maintains the osmosis and turgidity of the cells. It helps in the upward movement of a water. Upward movement of the water. Then during a transmission, hydrophilic salts get collected on the surface of the leaves, keeping the leaves moist. Optimum transpiration is good for the proper growth of a plants. It gives a cooling effect. Then in plants, waste products are removed by diffusion. First method with the help of roots by diffusion. Plants excrete oxygen, a product of a photosynthesis. Plants get rid of water by transpiration. Okay, they remove excess amount of water with the help of respiration. Then waste products may be stored in vacuoles or may be stored in leaves which fall off or which get dried off. For this question, another one R type question is that this is a 4-mark question. What is the function of buccal cavity and stomach in digestion of food in our body? Then role of a mouth in digestion of a food. Okay, ingestion of food happens through mouth. Mastication of food breaks the food into smaller particles. Saliva makes the food slippery so that it becomes easy to swallow the food. Salivary amylase converts starch into sugar. Then role of a stomach in digestion of food. It is a J-shaped pouch that receives the bolus. The stomach secretes digestive juices, okay, proenzymes, pepsinogen and hydrochloric acid. Mucus is secreted by mucous membrane. Hydrochloric acid kills any germs in food and makes the medium in stomach acidic. Acidic medium is necessary for working of the gastric enzyme. The stomach releases hydrochloric acid which activate the pepsin enzyme in the stomach and breaks down the proteins. Okay, very clearly and very clear answer it's. Then question number 38, draw the diagram showing the structure of human brain. Label the following parts. Okay, cerebellum. Okay, this is the cerebellum and here hypothalamus. Okay, below the midbrain hypothalamus is there, and in hindbrain cerebellum is there. This is the cerebrum. Difference between cerebrum and cerebellum. Okay, forebrain cerebrum is there, hindbrain cerebellum is there. Okay, for this they asked a 4-mark question. It's a diagram. Okay, whenever they ask heart, they not ask brain. Whenever they ask brain, they will not ask heart. Okay, keep in mind and practice both for a 4-mark question. Okay, up to now we discussed biology part. Okay, hopefully these videos are helpful to your annual exam preparation. Okay, prepare well. How to write exam point by point. Okay, which are the points, what important. If you follow 8 to 10 question papers, then you will get a somehow idea to score more than 70 or 80. Okay, out of 100. If you score 80 out of 80 in a written exam, means you prepared well. You prepared well with the help of question papers also and with the help of textbook also. Okay, not only depends on question papers, slightly depends on textbook also, but if you want to only pass, then more depends on question paper. Okay, hopefully these videos are helpful for you. Okay, if you feel these are helpful, to share your friends and other groups also. I already told in previous video that in my playlist English medium related several contents are there except mathematics. Okay, Kannada medium mathematics available in my groups. I already shared. Hopefully these are helpful for you. Thank you so much.